Hello, Dr. Bailey. I wanted to just go over some quick things with you in a video. It would be a lot easier for me to explain it than to try to type it out. I finally have this program. It is called Couture Capture Space. This is the program that I'm using right now. I had it at work, but I was able to get a copy of it for my home computer. So this will help me generate some of the videos and stuff that I do. As you can see, it gives me my desktop, so I can able to do more videos on explanations and stuff. But this is how I organize the classes now for my other discipline, but what I will do with the social problems as well. I will break them up into modules. The students will have 7 days to complete each module. Each module will be about 2 chapters or more. Some will include the exams and things like that, but for the most place, they will be 2 chapters in each module. The book that I have has 20 chapters to go over. I will fit that into the 16-week format. Um, excuse me. The first module that I will have is basically a welcome to the course and chapter 1 module. As you can see here, and I did email this document to you so you can follow along as a video. I will have a welcome video. This is where I welcome the students to the course. I introduce myself. Also, the learning platform that I will be using at Eastern is Blackboard. It is not Canvas. I do not have access to Canvas. I do not have access to Blackboard as of right now because the course will be a summer course and I don't have access to it yet. They haven't even listed me as an instructor. I'm kind of hoping that the university will do that quickly so I can get in there and actually start loading and uploading my documents and stuff. But the first module will be this, and in the welcome video I'll explain to students how the course will work, how they have 7 days to complete everything in the module. Everything is turned in through the module. Everything is completed through the module. They will never have to email me or anything like that. Also in this, it'll be a message from the instructors. I will explain to students how they can be successful in an online course, tips. Do not wait till the last day to log in the first day, things like that. As you can see down here, this is what they will actually see in the home page when they log in to the first module. I always put things in a list, so my goal is for the students to just go through each step of the list. Once they are complete with the list, then they are done with the module. Some modules, of course, will have 7 or 8, up to 10 steps. It just depends on that module. For this module, my welcome video, like I said, I'll show them how to use the learning platform. I'll navigate through Blackboard, how to submit documents, how to ask for help. Another thing that I will do in this video also, and hook it up with it, is the syllabus. I'll go through the syllabus. I'll explain certain things, like where's the help desk, technical difficulties, technical requirements, how to contact me, where I'm located, and stuff like that. After this is done, I'll have the students complete a syllabus quiz. I always do this to make sure that they read the actual syllabus. I'll just ask them things like, how many days are the modules, things like that, just to reinforce some of the things that I covered in the video. Step 4, of course, will be read chapter 1 of the textbook. I'll explain to the students that they must have a textbook in order to be successful in the course. Usually I have students email me and ask me, do I really need the book? Yes, of course. Then I will do, after they've read the textbook, I will do a chapter 1 lecture. It'll be in the same format that I am doing now with you on this demonstration. Usually what I do is I get, if there are any PowerPoint slides available from the publisher, I will delete some, things like that. Usually my lectures are 8 to 10 minutes long, depending on, of course, the chapter. So I don't cover every single PowerPoint slide that's provided for me. I just go through like the main headlines of the chapter. I do not have the PowerPoints yet. The publisher is contacting the college to verify that I will teach. Once they contact the secretary says yes, and I'll have access to all of that material. I do not know why it is taking longer. I'm so sorry. But that's what I will do. I will lecture over that. I will lecture over the book or anything like that, from chapter 1. Hit the highlights, explain certain topics, if there are any theories, things like that I will cover in the lecture. And like I said, it will look just like this right here, the video. You'll see me in the corner, and then the PowerPoint slide will be shown, and the students can watch that. I hope that my goal for doing that is, I know most students will not read the textbook, therefore they can at least watch the lecture and follow along in the slides to get them. I do provide the students with the PowerPoint slides so they can take notes along with me with my lectures. Step 5 is that. So step 6, I usually have a chapter 1 assignment. This is typically terms, definition, terminology. From the book, I can see there are certain things like what is conflict theory, why should we study social problems. These are kind of the questions that I will ask. These are typically usually 10 questions, 20-point assignments. Again, they have to read the book or watch the video, or sometimes do both in order to get all the information. Step 7 will be complete a discussion question where I do one. I typically have them post one, and then they have to take 2 replies to their classmates. In all honesty, this is where I personally struggle myself. I never know what makes a good discussion question. I mean, I know sometimes to me it sounds, ooh, this could be really, really interesting, and then it ends up being a flop. So if you have any suggestions, I will gladly take them. But for chapter 1, since it is, why should we study social problems? That is the title of the book. So that will probably be my discussion question. I will ask him, give me 3 reasons why we should study this, and then have them reply to other classmates to get full credit. I, of course, myself will post, since it's the first discussion, I will post to give them an example of what I'm looking for. I do have a rubric that I will share with you for these discussion questions on how to grade them. It is on my work computer, so I will be able to get that tomorrow and send that in with this for you, okay? But this is basically what I plan to do in every module. Like I said, this one, it's just week 1. I try not to do a lot of assignments because, it's a first week add drop. Some students get added late. Some students don't have their books within the first couple of days. So this way they don't fall behind. I do provide the first chapter as a photocopy in there, so students who don't have it can use that. Also, I do what's called an introduction lecture, a discussion, where I introduce myself to students, tell them personal biography, where I grew up and stuff like that. And then I have the students introduce themselves to each other. The reason why I do this mainly is to look at writing styles, to see, and I'm sure you've seen this, many students write as they text. It's the same thing. So I'm able to address that early and tell students, hey, remember, this is an academic class. You need to have complete sentences and stuff like that. But this is what I do in the modules. This is basically what I set up. I will do a lecture for chapter 1 for you soon. I'm just waiting on the PowerPoint slides. If not, I will try to create some or do some in order for you to view my lecturing style and stuff like that. The discussion question, I'll create one and send that to you as well, along with the rubric. I'll probably do that by Wednesday or Thursday of this upcoming week. But this is just a video that I wanted to show you on how I set up the course, the actual design of the course. Every module will have a list like this, and they will have links to them, so that way students just follow along. Click on the link, it takes them directly to the video. Then when they're done, they just go back to the home page, click on the next link, and just follow along. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, of course, when they are done with the list, they are done with the module. Okay? If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you.